Imagine waking up tomorrow to a news alert that fundamentally alters your financial reality. A notification that the numbers you've been tracking for years on a screen have suddenly, and irrevocably, transformed into a life-changing sum in your bank account. This is not a drill, and this is not a test run. This is the moment that the entire global currency community has been holding its breath for, and according to the latest earth-shattering update from Frank26, that moment is now. The long-anticipated revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar and the Vietnamese Dong is not a future event anymore. It is a process that has officially, and verifiably, begun as of this October 2025 update, sending shockwaves of pure, unadulterated excitement through every single investor who had the foresight and the courage to position themselves for this historic global financial shift. The official data is finally starting to pierce through the veil of secrecy, and the updated exchange rates for both the IQD and VND are being released into the wild, confirming the rumors that have been circulating for what feels like an eternity. And this video is your definitive guide through every single facet of this monumental event, from the raw numbers that will redefine wealth to the practical, step-by-step actions you must take right now to ensure you are ready to walk into your bank and execute the exchange that could very well be the most significant financial transaction of your entire life. We are covering everything, leaving no stone unturned, from the latest, most credible rate rumors that are being corroborated by insiders to the hard official data that is beginning to trickle out from financial institutions in the Middle East and Asia. Because you deserve to have the original, unadulterated information delivered directly to you without any filters, without any sugarcoating, and without any of the noise that has plagued this investment for years. The gates are opening, and the global monetary system is undergoing a recalibration so profound that its effects will be studied in economics textbooks for generations to come, all centered around Iraq's triumphant and necessary monetary reform, a move designed to bring the nation back into the fold of the international community as a stable, powerful, and economically sovereign player on the world stage. This reform is the key that is unlocking the vault, and the wealth that has been theoretically stored within the potential of the dinar is now being activated, converted from a paper asset into real, spendable, powerful international currency that will grant its holders unprecedented financial freedom and opportunity. The same energy is resonating with the Vietnamese Dong, as Vietnam's own explosive economic growth and strategic positioning are being formally recognized through this revaluation, creating a dual thunder event that is captivating the attention of forex trackers and central banks worldwide. The insiders, the economic analysts who have been right all along, are now speaking with a renewed and undeniable authority, their insights pointing to a convergence of geopolitical and economic factors that have made this not just a possibility, but an inevitability, and their commentary is no longer about if but is squarely focused on when and at what rate, with the when being now. This is the culmination of years of patience, a test of conviction that you have passed by simply holding on and continuing to believe in the intelligence that brought you into this investment in the first place. And now the reward for that steadfastness is materializing in real time, and we are here to navigate this new landscape together, ensuring you are empowered, informed, and ready to act with confidence and precision when the moment arrives at your local bank, because hesitation is not an option when the financial future of your family is on the line. The time for speculation is over, the time for preparation and execution has begun, and this information is your most critical asset in the hours and days ahead. So listen closely, absorb every single detail, and let's get you ready for the life-changing phone call or bank visit that could happen at any moment. Because the wheels are in motion and nothing will ever be the same again for the global currency investor community that stood on the right side of history. So, let's dive directly into the heart of the matter, the numbers that are changing everything. The rumors and the confirmed data are now in a state of convergence, creating a clear picture of what you can expect when you approach a financial institution. For the Iraqi Dinar, the figures being reported are nothing short of spectacular, aligning with the predictions of many top-tier analysts who foresaw a rate that would not only erase Iraq's debt but would instantly position the country as a formidable economic powerhouse, with whispers and official leaks pointing towards a new exchange rate that is designed to reflect the true, untapped wealth of the nation. A wealth rooted in some of the largest oil reserves on the planet, combined with a burgeoning, post-conflict economy poised for explosive growth and reconstruction. This isn't a simple decimal point adjustment. This is a complete reassessment of Iraq's value, a move from a program rate to a sovereign, internationally recognized rate that commands respect on the global forex market. And for you, the investor, this translates to a potential financial windfall that transcends mere profit and enters the realm of generational wealth creation. Simultaneously, the Vietnamese Dong is undergoing its own dramatic reappraisal, with its new rate reflecting Vietnam's staggering ascent as a global manufacturing hub, a technological center, and a beacon of economic stability and growth in Southeast Asia, a nation that has consistently outperformed economic forecasts and is now being rewarded with a currency valuation that mirrors its robust GDP growth, its massive export economy, and its strategic importance in world affairs. The specific numbers, while still being finalized across all Tier 1 banking platforms, are consistently falling within a range that validates the long-held belief that both of these currencies were fundamentally undervalued assets, hidden gems in a world of inflated fiat money, and now the market is correcting that anomaly in a single, sweeping motion. But what good is a new exchange rate if you cannot access it? This leads us to the most critical, tangible element of this entire event: bank readiness. The major institutions are not caught off guard. They have been preparing for this eventuality for months, if not years, behind the scenes. Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, and other major Tier 1 banks have protocols in place, and according to the most reliable insider information, their systems are being updated as we speak to accommodate these new, paradigm-shifting exchange rates. The training has been conducted, the special desks for international currency exchange are being staffed with experts, and the liquidity is secured to handle the influx of transactions that will inevitably follow the public announcement. This isn't a scenario where you will be met with confused looks or blank stares. The banking system is prepared to facilitate this historic wealth transfer, to convert your dinar and dong into US dollars or other major currencies seamlessly and efficiently, provided you walk in with the right knowledge and the correct documentation. The global financial shift is real, and it is being led by these two nations' courageous monetary reforms, with Iraq's move specifically designed to unpeg from the dollar and assert its financial independence, a move that has required immense political will and international cooperation to become a reality. And now that it is here, the ripple effects will be felt across every market, from commodities to stocks, as new capital enters the system and seeks new investment opportunities. This is why the analysis from financial experts is so crucial right now. They are connecting the dots between the Central Bank of Iraq's announcements, the IMF's tacit approval, and the practical movements within the international banking wire systems like SWIFT, creating a coherent and undeniable narrative that this is authentic, this is verified. Now, with all of this information at your fingertips, the most important question remains: what do you do right now? The transition from being a passive holder of a currency to an active exchanger of life-changing wealth requires a clear, calm, and deliberate plan of action. Your first and most immediate step is to ensure your documents are in perfect order. Locate your currency notes, ensure they are the correct, recognized series, and that they are in good condition, free from significant tears, excessive stains, or markings that could raise questions during the verification process at the bank. Have your government-issued photo identification ready. Your passport is ideal, but a driver's license will likely suffice, and your social security card or number memorized and accessible, as the banks are required to collect this information for regulatory and reporting purposes. Next, you need to strategize your bank visit. While major Tier 1 banks like Wells Fargo and Chase will be the primary go-to institutions, it is wise to have a secondary option, such as a major credit union or another international bank with a strong forex desk, just in case your first choice is experiencing high volumes or temporary system delays. Do not call your bank and ask vague questions about the dinar revaluation. The standard policy for most frontline bank tellers and phone operators has not yet caught up to this breaking development, and you may receive outdated or incorrect information. Your best approach is to be polite, patient, and direct when you visit in person, asking specifically to speak with a manager or the individual trained in handling international currency exchanges, and then presenting your currency for conversion. It is also critically important to have a plan for the capital you are about to receive. This is not just about becoming wealthy, it is about becoming smart with that wealth. Before you exchange a single note, you should have a preliminary conversation with a trusted, fee-based financial advisor or a tax attorney who can guide you on the implications of this event. Understand that this exchange will likely be a taxable event, and being proactive about your tax obligations will save you immense stress and complication down the road. Think about your financial goals. Do you want to pay off all debt, invest in real estate, establish a charitable foundation, or create a diversified investment portfolio to ensure this money lasts for generations? Having a clear vision will prevent you from making impulsive decisions in a moment of high emotion and will allow you to transition smoothly from an investor in currency to a steward of lasting, impactful wealth. This entire journey has been a test of your belief in a different financial future, and now that future is knocking on your door. The information has been delivered to you directly, cutting through the chaos to provide you with the original, actionable intelligence you need to succeed. The analysts were right. The timelines, despite the delays, have converged onto this exact point in history, and your patience is on the verge of being rewarded in a way that most people only ever dream of. This is your moment of truth, the moment where knowledge meets opportunity, and you have the power to step through the doorway into a new life. You did not come this far only to come this far. You came this far to seize this exact opportunity and to transform not just your own destiny, but the destiny of everyone you care about. So get your documents ready, plan your route to the bank, and hold your head high, because you are about to participate in one of the most incredible financial events of the modern era. And finally, if this information has brought you clarity and value, if it has prepared you for the most important financial day of your life, then do me one huge favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification